Hey everybody, this is Rob again, and got the Pepper Putz with me again today. Paul Pino isn't here, neither is Alex, so it's just the two of us. And we're gonna do 3 more peppers today, and we're gonna see what happens here. And the first one, try not to laugh too loud. This is the Habanada. And yes, no heat to it at all. At least that's what they keep telling me. Are you gonna believe them? You don't believe them either, do you?
See, yeah, I don't believe the hype in that unless, it's multiple generations. But I don't know the specific seed lineage of this. But anytime somebody, especially with Hob, that's such a hot pepper. I couldn't see them just pulling all of it out, maybe, 80-90% to where it's more like a jalapeno as compared to a habanero, which I would consider a very no-heat habanero as far as habaneros go. Oh, look at that, Charles. You gave us the mystery baby pepper.
Yep, the pepper and the pepper tape one. But that's what the inside of it is looking like.
I mean, just from this little piece you cut out, the pepper and the pepper, I am smelling heat. But as far as what is typically the scent coming out of a habanero style pepper, it's relatively nothing. As compared to some of the other ones we've opened up here from you, Charles, this has no real smell to it.
No real fragrance. Yeah, it just smells like a pepper. I know it's strange that I just keep saying everything smells like pepper, but that's what it does. It smells like a pepper. I'm not a pro at doing this.
It would almost be odder if it smelled not like a pepper.
True. Yeah, it's got a nice fragrance to it. Don't get me wrong. It's just it smells like a pepper. It smells like I cut open a green pepper, and this is what came out. Alright, that's seeds. Okay. You don't have to eat the whole thing at once.
There was an alright amount of seeds in there, actually, as compared to what I thought I was seeing come out. A couple other little ones hidden.
You can take a bite and see how it is, and then go on from there. Because I know the next two, we're not eating full halves.
Gotta get the seeds, leave the placenta. Now, all in all, yeah. I mean, I can smell that there should be heat there, but it definitely doesn't punch me in the face like if we had cut open a scorpion or a fresh, actual habanero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. You want to do all it?
I'm just taking a bite.
Okay.
Oh, talk about juicy.
Oh, yeah. Very sweet. Very fruity.
Oh, yeah.
I think I taste what might be the slightest hint of heat trying to be there, but I'm not even getting a tingle off of it. So as far as making a hot pepper that doesn't have any more spice in it, this one's actually quite impressive. Very similar to just munching into a bell pepper, except the taste. The taste is what's different.
I'm just waiting to see if there's anything creeping up. And man, I missed the seed in this one, and oh, was it hard. The reason why we take the seeds out, right?
I mean, I'm definitely, like I said, you can taste the capsaicin type taste, that there should be heat there, but it just doesn't progress past that taste of, oh, there's heat, but that's it. It just stops at that flavor of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just such a mild undertone that it's hard to almost pick up over the fruitiness that is the shell of the pod. And this one actually doesn't even taste like a pepper. don't know how to describe it, but that juiciness when you bite into it, usually when you bite into it and it squirts juice like that, you get a very straight, like pepper skin, hot pepper taste. And with this one, it stayed very far from that, actually. I didn't, besides knowing that it was a pepper, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that was a pepper if it would have been blind taste test.
Okay. I think it tastes pretty much like a pepper, like a sweet pepper. Not exactly what I was expecting. It's got its own unique flavor, but it's quite good. Throw that in a salad, and yeah, you'll know something's there. But I'm not gonna say there's absolutely no heat, because I can taste just maybe 2 or 3 on the Scoville scale, just a slight little. I mean, it's almost non-existent. You got to really look for it to see it.
That was my thought as well. It's like the shishito's and the fact that you can taste there's supposed to be heat, but there isn't any actually present.
Mm-hmm. Until you hit the roulette one.
Yeah.
Those things still surprise me. All right, onward we go. Next, what we have in line is one of the Gangsta Yellows. Quite a gnarly looking pod, but a good looking pod nonetheless. I don't think it's exactly yellow, but
More of an orange.
yeah, it looks pretty all right. Let's pop that off.
Now these next two are the ones where it's gonna start getting interesting.
Yeah, I saw the Gangsta do the first tasting on these, and these took them by surprise. So I don't think we'll be doing full half pods on these. Let's find out. Let's see what they taste like to our, for ourselves. Very few seeds in it. Very little placenta on this side anyway.
Seems like it's got a thicker shell or a thicker wall.
No, actually, look. If you look at it, it's really a thin wall.
Oh, it is. It's just the ridges
Yeah.
and bumps kind of add more of a depth than there is. Interesting.
Yeah, because it's really thin walled.
See now, again, this one smells very similar to the Habanada, in that I'm not actually getting that strong, pungent pepper smell. But I've been surprised.
And I'm sorry, I don't remember what the cross of this one is.
Sort of same thing, I guess. Take a bite, see where you. Or should we just, I don't know, half that again?
Well, if we split one of them, if Paul does come in, he can have a taste off the other one. So, choose your side.
I'll take the stem.
All right, so it's got a little spot on it right there. You take a bite?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, this one definitely smells hot.
Yeah, now that you cut it, I got it. I'm getting some of that scent, but originally I wasn't getting anything out of it. Well,
Yeah, it stings the nose a little bit. Well, especially where I ripped it, that broke more cells. All right, I'm just taking a small piece of this one just to see what happens here.
yeah.
Because that Bulgarian carrot or whatever, that one threw me, that one hurt for a while.
Yeah, that one was pretty intense as far as supposing to be the weakest pepper of the day was outperforming.
Outperforming, outburning, outdoing everything. All right, so small piece.
I still got my quarter, I guess you want to call it.
All right. Well, if it's not so bad, I'll eat the other part, but ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, immediate. Immediate. I'm actually getting a flavor of a dandelion. Yeah, I'm an odd one. Football practice, you sit there and you just chew on random things off the ground. So at first I got dandelion, but now I'm getting
Almost like a lemon limey as I'm letting it sit and dissipate in my spit in my mouth.
Definitely an interesting flavor to this one. And I'm sorry, King, but I don't like it.
Oh,
It's got a sweet type of taste, but it's also a little on the fruity side. But there's just something about it that
okay.
I don't care for. But go ahead.
That definitely spread. Oh, it was great. There was no real heat to it. Then I swallowed, and then without the spit sitting on my tongue, dissipating the heat. It's not, I wouldn't even say it's quite ahi heat level yet, but it's there. Definitely as compared to the Habanada. I'd say it's somewhere in between what I felt between the Helix and the Bulgarian carrot, if I can talk. Got that mucus going. At least for me, it wasn't. It's actually not overly horrible, but for what I was smelling, I would say yes, this did surprise me as far as heat level. It doesn't smell anywhere near what it is, but it also isn't through the roof.
Okay, I must have gotten right off the very bottom or something, because for me it's not even jalapeno hot. So I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I said jalapeno, not habanero. Yeah.
It's a little bit hotter than that for me. I would say it's in the range of ahi, but not quite. And again, I would say this goes to more of a stinging burn than a burning burn like you get from some other peppers. This one kind of is actually stinging a bit more on the tongue, like bee sting type pain versus, oh, I just ate something hot. But again, it's not enough to throw me off the ledge.
Okay. I had to have gotten the very tip of it with the first one because I didn't like the flavor. The second piece that I had, totally different flavor, and it was actually pretty good, and a lot of juice to it. A real nice sweetness to it, nice fruity flavor to it. So I don't know if there was something at the end that it just didn't carry the flavor down, but
I was going to ask if you got like that limey taste. That's what I kind of got, was almost like a lemon lime Sprite type taste as I was letting it sit.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, don't rub your eyes.
My nose is sweating.
Oh,
Feel it wanting to
man.
run. No, actually, that's quite a comfortable pepper. I could replace ahis with that, or at least in the same ballpark.
Yeah, I think the ahis are a bit hotter than this.
Yeah, especially pods versus the powders.
Yeah. I'm looking at the aftertaste and how it tastes in the mouth. You know how a really sweet pepper leaves like that coating in the mouth that you can taste for a while after? I'm getting that. And all of my burn is at the tip of my tongue. I don't have any down the throat or...
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I chewed it up with my front teeth, so I didn't want to get it stuck it like I did or the other day.
That's where mine is. It's like the first little, like that much of my tongue is what's on fire.
Yep, and it's already settling down.
Yeah.
And we're back. Customer came in, so we had to kill the recording real quick.
Man.
So we've had maybe 3-4 minutes for it to calm down. What are your afterthoughts on that one?
I still like it. My nose is just really itchy because of that one actually kicked the sweat into high gear as compared to the Habanada. Because obviously, you don't sweat if you ate on fire.
True. Would you like the second half of that, or do you want to just hold off?
If I'd eaten more today, I would
Okay.
say yes.
All right, then we'll move on. Our next pepper here is I don't know how to pronounce it, it's Berbere, so B-E-R-B-E-R-E,
Maybe
Coffee Brown. Berbere?
Burberry?
It could be Berbere, Coffee Brown. Now, Charles says this one is on the hotter side, so we're going to be a little more careful with this one.
Oh yeah.
Today's choices were by Charles, and by the way, all of these peppers were sent to us by Mr. Charles P. You can find him on YouTube and Google Plus and the Pepper Lovers community and the Pepper Lovers Marketplace, because he does make sauces. But Charles sent us this box of pods, so we got to give a bit of credit to Mr. Charles for sending these to us. I greatly appreciate it, Charles. Thank you very much.
Holy cow, the seeds on that guy.
That's quite a few, and they're popping all over the place. Alright. Well, I know for a fact we're not eating this whole thing. So let's just clean one half.
Now, all three peppers today, Charles, and everyone else, I would like to note there really hasn't been as much of an aroma as we normally get when cutting pods open. Even this one being the hotter one. It's the other day, Rob cut open one of them, and as you saw, both him and Paul reeled back. Yeah, that smells actually almost exactly like a green bell pepper. I don't get... Excuse me, you'll have to forgive me. I'm choking on spit right now. The mucus from the Khangsta Yellow is still trying to choke me out here. But even the Gangsta Yellow, actually, I would even say the Habanada had more of a, like, it's gonna burn the crap out of you smell than this one does. It's just the mildest. I'm sure if I cut it and snap it and whip it around to get the juices flowing, I could get more smell out of it, but as far as actual smell, there's nothing. I mean,
because I didn't notice much of anything either in it. It doesn't even have the capsaicin smell to it, or odor to it, or fragrance, whatever we want to call it today. Fragrance is a good word. But plenty of seeds in here. Alright, so this one's going to be a hotter one, so let's just try smaller pieces. Take your pick.
I'll take the bottom one this time,
Okay.
if I can grab it.
Okay, so like I said, just small pieces. Let's see what this one's actually like. Never had
No.
one of these, and only seen them a couple times.
I will say the wall is definitely a lot thicker on this one, or well, not maybe not thicker, but it appears a lot tougher. The other two, I felt like I could just kind of tear the thing, whereas this one almost has like a hard outer shell type skin. It's almost hard to bend and fold and snap.
But you're not supposed to be bending and folding and snapping a pepper. You're supposed to eat them. Chop them up and eat them.
It'll give that good crunch when we bite into it.
Are you ready?
I mean, can you ever be ready? But yeah, I guess.
Okay, cheers. A very tough wall.
I was actually expecting to just be slapped with some heat out of nowhere for a surprise, but I'm getting nothing. Very close. I've been chewing it back in the back corner here. I would definitely, unless it's because I took the bottom one this time. Or is it lighting you up?
Not lighting me up, but it's nice and warm. It's probably, it's over shishito right now, but not quite to jalapeno yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, to me, that one came out very similar to the Habanada, except this one has the heat that you taste in the Habanada that's not present. It's just that mildness. And so since I chewed it back here instead of in the front, it actually just feels like I put a heating pad on my teeth. It's not hot enough for me to scream, but I can feel that it's warm back there.
Yeah, it's slowly building. We're probably getting close to almost cayenne now.
Yeah, I could see that. I think it's starting to spread a little bit more around the side of my tongue now too. But definitely not what I was expecting.
Yeah, me either. But it is still, it hasn't peaked yet.
I did get some notes of like coffee groundish type taste when I was chewing it. And so I don't know if the coffee is part of the name or if it's describing that it's coffee brown.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's definitely an earthy type flavor to this. It's not a fruity type, and it wasn't real sweet, but there was some juice to it, and the outer wall on it is very firm, so it takes a little bit to go through it. It's not like a softer, it's like an apple peel. You take a slice of apple and you chew it up. The inner meat part is all fine and dandy, but then the peel stays afterward. That's how the outer shell on this one is, and it just kind of stays there. So all the meat off the inside of it, it's chewed up and gone. You still have the outer part of it, and it takes a little bit to break it down, but it's like an apple peel. That would be my best way to describe it. I'd say it's got more of a what I guess it would be considered an earthy type flavor. I wouldn't say it was anything like coffee type flavored or anything else like that, but an earthy type flavor, well, medium juice, not real high, not real low. And I think the heat is already peaked and it's already starting to subside. Feel it on my lips, inside the mouth and the front and tip of the tongue. I have a piece of it stuck in the back of my throat, and it's not bothering me in the least. I can feel it there, but it's not like it's putting off any heat or anything. So no heat down the throat. I do feel my stomach warming up though.
I'm the odd one. Now that we've gone through all three peppers, and I've just been swishing the taste around in my mouth to try and see what kind of taste I get. I'm getting like cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese?
Yeah, all three of them combined is tasting like cheddar cheese.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe it in my mouth right now.
I don't get that one myself, but okay. I'll let you have that one.
Yay! I won.
1-1 for once, yeah. All right. Any closing words? Any final words that you would like to convey to the audience?
The usual.
I mean, thank you, Rob, for letting me join in on this pepper taste and eating with you.
Thank you, Charles, for
Sending these out to us and giving me the chance to try some of these peppers that I would not have the chance to try otherwise because we're not currently growing them ourselves. Thank you to the people who put the seeds together, and thank you for those watching. Keep in tune if you want to check out some peppers maybe you might want to check out yourself. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching me anyway.
Yep, and if you check out the Pepper Lovers Marketplace, Charles makes some wonderful sauces, so you might want to go and check that out. Now, harvesting is going on, so once he gets good enough numbers of each of the pods, he'll be back to making additional sauces, so keep an eye out for that. And I think that's probably about it, so I want to thank you much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Like button, subscribe button, notification button, we all know about that. And yeah, love the comments. Leave a comment. I usually get back to people within a day or so. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna say bye.
Hey everyone, this is Paul Pino. I just apparently walked into the shop the moment they finished up with the video, so they want to get my opinions on these peppers. So first one I'm going to be trying is the Khangsta Yellow from Charles Polk. I mean, well, he didn't create it, but, or as far as I know, I should say. But here's the Gangsta Yellow. Very sweet. Shouldn't try to talk with a pepper in my mouth. So, it's warm. It's very warm. Nice and juicy, nice citrusy flavor off of that. Well, like I said, don't breathe in while or try to talk while eating peppers.
Take your time. You got all the time in the world.
But, like I was saying, nice fruity pepper. Good taste, not a whole lot of heat, easily dissipating. I would rate this below an ahi, kind of like Rob and Devin said they would. It's a nice juicy snacking pepper. I would really enjoy this if I had like 15 pods sitting in front of me with a little cream cheese. Second one, I don't know how to say this. They just put the note in front of me. It's a Berbere Coffee Brown. This thing looks menacing to me. But we're going to give it our best shot. Thank you, Charles. Unless it's a creeper heat, I don't get hardly any heat off of that at all. It's not really a whole lot in flavor. I taste like a bell pepper with maybe a teeny tiny bit of a creeper heat off of it. But other than that, I mean, that would be another good snacking pepper, a good stir-fry pepper. I don't know what else to say other than thank you, Charles.
The second one takes a little bit to build.
Second one takes a little bit to build, huh? Might as well get another slice. I think it's maybe worth mentioning at this point. I feel like I've eaten a third of the pepper. It's got a decent flavor to it, though. I mean, it's not like a very pronounced flavor, but I think if you mix it with like some soy sauce and stir fry, it'd go really well.
I almost thought it had a taste of coffee.
Now that's an interesting point. The kind of coffee taste, I can kind of get where you're going with that, but not so much. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of a bitter coffee kind of flavor off of it, but not so much other than that. But either way, both are really good peppers. I'm not really getting any building heat off of that coffee, or the Berbere coffee. Yeah, I would say both are really good snacking peppers. I would really enjoy both. That Khangsta Yellow, I think, would do really good as a powder to mix into various other things like ramen and fun things like that. Other than that, I really don't have much to say. Both of them had a nice, decent crunch to them, but they weren't overly thick like the... What was the one we ate yesterday or the day before? The Bulgarian carrot? Okay, because that one had a really thick, hard wall to chew through, but these were nice, easy. They had some crunch to them. The Khangsta Yellow was nice and juicy on the inside, so that was a plus. But yes, again, thank you, Charles. Really appreciate the opportunity to try some peppers that you've grown at your own home. And, well, I think at this point, I'm starting to make this video kind of long. We'd have to post it separately. But either way, it was nice trying these peppers. Again, thank you, Charles. Like, comment, and subscribe if Rob forgot to mention that in the last little bit. But we will see you next time. See you later.